players put in to get here. I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
And here's Towns, following the three-pointer by MP. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got his third assist on the night.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Second shot opportunity, and Gilgeous-Alexander with the layup.
And the first half of his season, boy, how special has it been? He has been on a rampage.
Yeah, and he's got tremendous talent, and when he's fully healthy and engaged, I mean, he's really impossible to stop. That's what we've been seeing this year from him.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for the East. Mitchell comes in for Jalen Brunson. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Jokic, he's checked in for Wembanyama. Williamson comes in for Anthony Davis. Kevin Durant's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Booker in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Now, here's Mitchell. Tatum on the wing to stop the run. Jokic grabs the miss.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
MP, no good.
Well, he's certainly seen his share of the ball tonight.
I would say maybe more than his fair share. I mean, he's not going to make too many friends out there if he's not willing to spread that sugar a little bit.
Porzingis, he's checked in for the East. East All-Stars making a change here. Mobley's checked in, so an almost entirely new group now for the West. And Anthony Davis is checked in for Zion Williamson. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Kevin Durant. MP's checked in for James Harden. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Devin Booker. Round out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Trae Young. Then it's Mitchell. And it's Mobley in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars.
And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooter.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
And another miss by the East. The West leading by 9. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And it's Brown missing. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the West. They've led by as many as 14 points. Bring it up for MP, a 3.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
And one of Mitchell's great attributes, strength and explosiveness at the rim.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to MP. Fires the three. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds in the game. Over MP. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
That pull-up shot is unguardable. Can't lay off Giannis for even a second.
And a deep three from MP. Off target with his three. The East trail by 8. Young looking it over. Beyond the arc. Drains the three-pointer. Young's got 13.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
MP clapping right back.
And wasn't sure he could keep up the pace he set from three-point range in that first, but boy, has he ever.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And the East All-Stars with some changes. Tatum, he's checked in for Brown. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Trae Young. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Sabonis, he's checked in for Jokic. Victor Wembanyama comes in for Anthony Davis. Durant's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Gilgeous-Alexander. 1:09 left in the first half of basketball. And the foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And some changes here for the East. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Antetokounmpo. Young is subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. And West also making a switch. Booker's checked in. Murray again. MP has been leading the charge for the West. He has been a determined scorer today. 29 points altogether for him. And I think there's more where that came from. Right back after this break. And it's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosive action of the second half of the All-Star game.
Yeah, and I'm looking for the temperature to start to rise here a little bit in the second half.
Yeah, I'm exactly with you there. I think we'll see a little less showmanship and a little more intensity from here on out.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. They've got Victor Wembanyama. Davis is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's MP in at the shooting guard position.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
MP way outside from beyond the arc and then some. MP's got 32 points.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
And stolen by MP. The pull-up. Knocked away. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. This is his second attempt at the line tonight.
Trae Young, shooting 1.
And it's become clear what a leader Young is on this team. He senses when they need an infusion of confidence and always tries to provide it.
The East trail by 7. Outside, Towns. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Brunson, no good. On offense, here are the West All-Stars. They've led by as many as 14 points. And here's MP for 3. Rebound by the East All-Stars. It's Young on the wing. Gilgeous Alexander covering.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
And here's MP for 3. The West again cannot hit. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. They trail by 7. Towns wide open. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists in the game.
Jalen Brunson.
MP, that's for 2. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. MP's got 5 points now this quarter. And the foul called on MP. That will be foul number 5 on him.
Yeah, that's number 5. One more, and he is going to be done for the day.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Jokic is checked in. Now here's Brunson. The close-range shot is good from Brunson.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an all-star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week. He just keeps firing away from distance. I know he's trying to get himself heated up, but at what cost?
Tatum no good. The West leading by 5. And here's MP for 3. Sinks the triple. MP's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the West All-Stars. Towns a screen on Gilgeous Alexander. Young for 3. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. Jokic passes to Gilgeous Alexander. The 3 from MP. It's good from long range. MP's got 40 points.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
And a miss there on the triple. The East trail by 11. Pass to Mobley. The West All-Stars pull it in. Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one. And there's the bucket from MP.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Gilgeous Alexander with the steal. MP left side. From deep. The shot's good. Gilgeous Alexander making the play. MP's got 17 now just in the second half. And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He wants a minute here. Making a difference here.
And he is absolutely dialed in from outside. They need to close out on him much quicker when he's lining up those threes.
They've got Antetokounmpo, Damian Lillard out there with Mitchell. Then it's Tatum, and it's Mobley in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars. Now here's Mobley. Pass to Mitchell, puts up a 3, and he's good on the 3-ball.
Yeah, teammate to teammate on the assist that time.
Well, the communication between them, that's what we see every game during the regular season, and it's on display here in the All-Star week as well.
Here's Mobley, and it's blocked by Gilgeous Alexander.
And great read there by SGA. He knew the shot was coming and just trusted his instincts.
Towns, he's checked in for the East. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut to just 11 points, and the basket from Damian Lillard. MP, no good. They get a chance to cut the deficit to within 10. Fires for 3. Tatum, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Gilgeous Alexander finds MP. Here's Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on him.
And the foul called on MP. So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned it all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our All-Star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night.
And so much more.
And throughout our award show, we will...
Badder done. Anyway we see them, we a bang pan another one. Boss up. Any boy this ballot on them in a... Bad man, you know where vibes can done. Vibes can done with a sound boy for fun. Big bad man from outer England. Baseline drop, I tell you who.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the All the Talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Now, Golden State's starting five. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Draymond Green is out there with Butler. And it's Moody in at the three, the small forward.
Using his strength and athleticism, plays like this from Butler just motivates his team.
Releases. Reeves can't hit. And it's Golden State's ball. Butler with the ball. He's picked up by Doncic. And Butler gets it to go.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Green kicks to Curry. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Not just a jump shooter. Curry is so creative at figuring out little ways to score inside.
The three from LeBron. Good on the triple.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And Richard, you've watched LeBron James over the years. His approach never wavers. It never changes.
He is all business all the time, on the court, off the court. The consistency of his focus and mental toughness is unbelievable.
Now here's James. The tray. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
When you're guarding LeBron, you have to give him something. So the King, well, he'll take a three-point basket.
Pass to Podziemski. And here's Green outside. And the three ball is good.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Reeves with it. He's defended by Podziemski. He's all alone. Here's the three. Knocked loose. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's LeBron. Nice spin off the left rim and in. LeBron's got 8.
In production, one of the things James does best, he's so skilled at finding shots for himself.
Back to Curry. From the arc, it's Butler that time on the assist by Curry. He has 7.
Shot IQ has always been a strength for Butler. He's not one to force up a bad shot.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Los Angeles making a switch here. Finney Smith's checked in. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. Doncic passes to Hayes. On the wing, James. It's stolen by Kuminga. And here's Green outside. And another three for Golden State.
The backpack jumper of Draymond Green.
Lakers trail by 5. LeBron can't get it to go.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Break since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals. The Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Green finds Curry. Back to Green. Golden State moving the ball around. Podziemski. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
And Curry isn't just a lights-out scorer. He's also efficient at moving the ball and getting it to his teammates.
And it's good, 2 points.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way.
Gotta reward the big man Green for running the floor. Excellent execution.
Lakers trail by 6. And here's Reeves outside. It's rebounded by Kuminga. It's Curry outside. Nailed from three-point land. Curry's got 5 now.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Knocks down the 3 ball.
Once the last 3 went in, I looked at LBJ and I was like, yo, I think he's going to try and respond.
Pass to Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Here's James. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And that's 15 points for LeBron.
Now look, a coach is going to trust LeBron James to just put up monster numbers because that's who he is. But it is nice to see him get into a nice groove like this.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Vanderbilt's checked in for Los Angeles. Vincent comes in for Doncic. Then for the Warriors, Trayce Jackson-Davis is checked in for Draymond Green. Gary Payton comes in for Brandon Podziemski. And Hield subbed in for Curry. I know Reeves has been accused of hunting fouls before. Richard, do you see that?
Oh, I don't know if it's all on Reeves. It's just the way the game is played. Great players learn how to put you in position to foul them. The goal of the game is to score, and if that's hunting fouls, then hunt away.
Now Hield, after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. No one near Payton as he lets it go. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Vanderbilt. Cans it from downtown.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc because everyone has a three-point shot now.
For the 3, Reeves with the rebound. Lakers trail by 6. Here's Vincent. And another 3 for the Lakers.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so when guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Pass to James, takes a 3, drills the three-pointer. LeBron's got 18 points in the game.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Jimmy Butler has been on display for the Warriors. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll return shortly. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And they've also been effective from beyond the arc tonight. And if that continues, guys, it can really open up the rest of their offense.
They've got Gabe Vincent. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Connect. And it's Reeves in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. And finished off by Kuminga.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks. And this summer saw the passing of Laker legend, three-time Basketball Hall of Famer, the logo, Jerry West, an all-star every year of his outstanding playing career before going on to have such a successful career as a coach and as an executive. Guys, this league will bear his imprint forever. Jerry West will be missed.
An all-time great for sure. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night-night when he put a team away. Asked about his inspiration, he said, "I have no idea. I don't choreograph any of that stuff. I was just having fun." You know how kids' bedtime routines are important? It's the final signal for job well done that day. Kevin?
Well said. He is a one of one, D.A. Here's Kuminga. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
He's good enough where it takes a lot to bother him at the rim like that.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Hachimura is checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. LeBron comes in for Vanderbilt. And Doncic is subbed in for Gabe Vincent. Then for the Warriors, Green comes in for Trace Jackson-Davis. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Kuminga. James cooking from deep.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Hachimura kicks to James. Puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Payton.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently. You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
Pass to LeBron. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 5th assist in this one. And Connect comes to help. There's Green with the 3. And another 3 for Golden State. Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Pass to Curry. Here's Hield. Back to Curry. Lets it go from deep. Hachimura grabs the miss. Lakers leading by 3. James in the high post. Over Payton. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. James has got 28 points for the game.
I like this wrinkle. Put LeBron off the ball and then make a play for him.
Payton from outside. It's hauled in by Doncic. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. And this group reaching a major milestone this season, notching their 50th win in their last game.
Hey, you love to ensure a winning season, and most NBA teams, even great ones, consider this a major accomplishment.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And the Lakers with some changes. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Connect, and Goodwin subbed in for Austin Reeves. Butler, he's checked in for Golden State. Moody comes in for Stephen Curry. LA's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Sinks the three-pointer. James has got the lead up to 10 now for the Lakers.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Butler, no good. Lakers leading by 7. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
From deep, Green, and another 3 for Golden State.
Green's floor stretching ability, one of the things that makes this offense so dynamic.
James outside. From outside, off the mark. They time it right, they can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarter.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. And another 3 for Golden State.
And he's had his ups and downs from distance, but Jimmy Bucket's always aggressive looking to score.
Warriors trail by 4. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Butler. Back to Podziemski. Golden State moving it around. Three-pointer, Hield. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Hield's got 6 in the quarter.
Love the response there from Hield, matching threes.
And here's James outside. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
There's the triple. That shot, no good. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. Offensively, okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot on roll. They're thinking about the shot.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been a clinic out there by James.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Moody is out there with Butler. And it's Green in at the 5 spot. Pass to Curry. for three. The three ball from Curry.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
And something you see with the Lakers, they really trust their role players, don't they, Richard?
Yeah, LeBron does a great job of empowering his group. That's why he's top 5 in the league all time in assists. If you earn his trust, he will give you a ton of space to work. The Lakers know that they can only go as far as their great group of role players.
The answer from Butler, no one is more competitive than Jimmy.
And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. And stolen by LeBron. And Doncic with a clear path to the hoop. Oh, with authority.
That is a monster finish. See, that's where he starts to beat you with his brain, the awareness of LeBron James. He gets the steal and knows exactly what to do with it.
From deep, Green, and another three for Golden State.
How about the range on that jump shot? I love seeing this guy when he's in form.
Here's James. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 8th assist here tonight.
The minute that man walks into the gym, LeBron James is in his range.
Here's Moody. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 50 threes a game. We don't have the luxury of being that team. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play with strength.
They got a lot of strength. Got to do it. Thanks, D.A. Lenz checked in for Jackson Hayes. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And here's James outside. Not going to go that time. The Warriors have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger. Curry, wide open. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Lakers in the lead. James with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Pass to Doncic. From deep three-point land. Warriors with the rebound. Butler on the wing. He's covered by Hachimura. Launches it. Butler, no good. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. This one for 3. Curry with the rebound. Golden State's gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. Quick shot there, and it's off target. A tight game here in Los Angeles. No one near James as he lets it go. Traps in the tray. James has got 11 points here in just the second half. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler.
You know, he should know better. A pass like that is going to wind up as a turnover more often than not.
The Warriors making a switch here. Payton's checked in. On the wing, James. Connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
To the inside. Curry dishes to Butler. Got a piece of it, and he recovers it. Shot to stop the run. A rebound by the Lakers. LeBron's got 4 rebounds in this game. Three-pointer. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. Butler's got 4 rebounds in this game. And James picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Some changes for the Lakers. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Alex Len. And Dorian Finney-Smith subbed in for Hachimura. Then for the Warriors, Trayce Jackson-Davis is checked in for Draymond Green. And it's Buddy Hield in for Stephen Curry. Three-pointer, Butler. Butler loves the three-point look.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Well, over the years, the Warriors have had some historic tax bills.
Yeah, and for the most part, it's been well worth it because it's led to championships and they generate a ton of income. But now, with this tax repeater penalties, you can see why they've tried to cut costs, and every team in the league has followed.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to 6 and the bucket from Payton. Lakers have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. Buries the long-range jumper.
And certain guys dictate the pace of the game, Doncic as much as anyone.
And a deep three from James. The quick look, no good that time. Warriors trail by 9. Pass to Butler from past the arc. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
Absolutely, and they have to continue to go to him.
It didn't take long for Podziemski to establish himself as an elite charge taker.
The funny thing about the game of basketball is that some things can't be taught. Pods clearly has the it factor when it comes for the timing that it takes to draw charges. He can steal a few possessions for you every single game.
Should we know that not many teams have had steady core players like the Warriors have had over the past decade?
There's so much player movement these days, and it's hard to keep any roster intact, let alone a superstar team like Golden State.
And it's Butler missing. Lakers leading by 8. Jacks up a 3. And again for 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Jackson-Davis finds Hield. Three-pointer, Butler. The answer, Jimmy Butler.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page. Woo.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. In it forward for him, it's James and Hachimura. Connect out there with Vincent. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Laker 5.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
The 3. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
From way back there. I mean, LeBron's just showing off now.
Inside, outside for Curry. Over Vincent. The shot by Curry, no good.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Warriors trail by 14. Ball's knocked loose. Benson with it. Now guarded by Hield. Fires from deep. The offensive rebound. James, the pass to Finney-Smith. A second chance effort. The shot by LeBron, no good. The Warriors shooting an outstanding 53% for the game.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Kevon Looney is checked in for the Warriors. Podziemski's coming in for Hield. From deep, James. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. The 3. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Payton. LA's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. From deep, James, and another one!
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Here's Curry with the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
You knew it was coming because Steph, this man loves a good duel.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. James misses. Warriors trail by 11. Pass to Kuminga. Vincent with the rebound. Lakers have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Lets the three fly. Connects again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Podziemski with it. Back to Kuminga. Takes the three. LeBron grabs the miss. James has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Fires the three. Pass to Hachimura. From downtown. And got it! Another basket. And there it is! 82 points!
And this is a game that he will never forget.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And Los Angeles with some changes. Hayes, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Austin Reeves comes in for Connect. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Gabe Vincent. Golden State also making some changes. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Kevon Looney. Jimmy Butler comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. Moody subbed in for Peyton. James looking around. Again, what an avalanche! He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
A nice shot by Moody.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And here's LeBron outside. Buries it from three-point range.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And here's Green outside. Outside Butler. LeBron with the block.
And Bron with the block. Look, the shooters are working hard, but he is all over them.
Launches a three. Hits it again. Wow. That's 91. An incredible feat.
This is just flat out insane.
Pass to Curry. And here is Butler. Back to Curry. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Hayes has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Shoots the three. And yep, another basket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Lakers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for LeBron.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
Doncic kicks to Hachimura. Off target from three-point range.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Green finds Podziemski. Now here's Curry trying to find Green. He's got it now. Shoots. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Incredible passer at his position. Green is especially good at getting it to the open teammate.
Podziemski grabs the board. Pass to Curry. Three-pointer. They get it again. Moody. LeBron with the block. And he gets it back. Back to Curry. Lets it go with a three. Hachimura grabs the miss. Outside, James. Latrey. And good! There's another.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA. Really taking it to the opposition.
Moses Moody.
Doncic left side. It's in.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball.
Thank you, David. And that about wraps it up. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Hart. Thank you for watching tonight.
Ain't back in like 010, but man, YGs, I'm in love with the 90s. Don't show me no stripes, my bro, man, that's not like me. Only step in the Nikes. True say my bro got a check, but I said lie with, man, just spend that wisely. Don't flex your checks on Snapchat or IG. Don't do it on IG. Lie, bro. Yeah, don't do it on IG.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, BA. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
All right, check it out. Golden State's opening lineup. Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Butler out there with Moses Moody. And it's Green in at the 5. Curry, no good. Pass to James. Here's the 3. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
Well, LeBron is a guy who can score from anywhere. He's comfortable taking long-range shots.
Fires for 3. That won't go either for Curry. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Reeves with the ball. Now Podziemski defending. James can't get it to go. On the wing, Curry beyond the arc. And the Warriors miss again. The Lakers have gone 1 for 3 so far. And slam dunk by James.
Not the first, and certainly not the last time we'll see this. LeBron finding airspace.
And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Podziemski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. They also got Trace Jackson-Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside. These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
No one covering.
On another level, Curry is totally ready to duel this one out from the three-point line.
And now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with J.J. Redick.
And no surprise, Steph Curry was the topic of conversation on how they'll defend Steph. Coach laughed, is there a way? I mean, this guy is not just a shooter. Steph's ball handling, his passing, it's what makes him an all-time great. It's always a pleasure to watch Steph Curry, and we get another chance to tonight. Guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. And the Warriors with possession here. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. Moody misses.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And that one falls for Reeves. You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success, and anything short of that is a failure.
Jackson Davis is checked in for Draymond Green.
Instead of playing through LeBron, that time they set him up.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. The shot. No good, off the front rim.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
And here's Reeves outside. And Los Angeles, another 3.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
Finney-Smith checked in for Los Angeles. Curry against Doncic. To stop the run. Curry's shot is off. Los Angeles leading by 11. Outside, Finney-Smith. On the wing, Reeves. The 3 ball. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Shoots from 12, and he knocks the jumper down. Curry's got 5 now.
Well, Steph's willing to hurt you from the mid-range. Look, if you're going to be that open, he's going to take the shot.
The shot by Reeves, no good. Warriors trail by 9. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. And here's Curry for 3. That won't go either for Curry.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
Back to Doncic. Three-pointer. Count the basket. Doncic has gotten his second bucket on the night.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Fields checked in for the Warriors.
First team foul. Substitution for the Warriors.
And here's Butler outside. Fires in the triple. He has 6.
Well, Jimmy Butler's 3-ball is just going to extend that defense, and now he's going to make plays inside.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Guys, thanks. Well, Jimmy Butler is in the 5th stop of his NBA career. He'd been in a standoff with the Heat. As they hesitated to extend him at the number he desired, he knew there's going to be someone willing to pay up. And guys, I'm very interested to see how Butler fits in his new opportunity.
Yeah, we'll continue to track that story. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Here's Finney Smith. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. The 3, James, counted from distance.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
Now here's Hield over Reeves. And there's another one for the Warriors.
The assist from
59 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Poke loose. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Moody from outside. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
One of the ways to get a great look from the three-point line is when you're on a fast break. The defense simply lost him.
And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time. Some changes now for the Lakers. Vanderbilt's checked in for Hayes. Connect comes in for LeBron. And Vincent is subbed in for Luka Doncic. Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. Hayden comes in for Podziemski.
I don't think the defense expected Jimmy Butler to rise up from there. He can do that.
The shot by Reeves, no good. Warriors trail by 4. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively. It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Reeves against Hield. And here's Kuminga for 3. On target from range.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Got a piece of it. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
Warriors substitution. Kevon Looney. Stephen Curry.
And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. It's Los Angeles. They're up. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. Guys, what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
On the floor for the Warriors. Curry and Hield to the sharp-shooting backcourt. Kuminga is out there with Kevon Looney. And it's Payton in at small forward. And a deep 3 from Curry. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there. Los Angeles leading by 3. One thing this Golden State team does very well is control the offensive glass, Brent.
Well, there's been a lot of talk analytically, BA, about how advantageous it is to come in and swoop through. grab offensive rebounds. Golden State has bought into that philosophy. They also have guys who take a lot of long shots, so that's long rebounds with a better chance of gaining an extra possession. So some smart analytical play here from Golden State in the past couple seasons.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, the Warriors can be sloppy with the ball. Coach Kerr said, I don't mind turnovers that result from trying to make the extra pass. It's the ones that don't stand a chance to get through that bother me. If we just hit singles, we have so many playmakers and shooters that it's all going to come out pretty positively. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Hachimura's checked in for Vanderbilt. Here's Vincent. The rebound by Payton. Hield with the ball. Guarded now by Finney-Smith. Warriors trail by 7. Here's Payton. Connects from downtown.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
From deep, Reeves. The Lakers with another miss. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. They grab their own miss. Outside Curry. The three is up. Oh, Curry, just nasty from downtown.
Well, Curry doing it again with the quickest releases we've ever seen.
Here's the lob. It's tipped. And here they come. Here's Payton. And the Warriors with another three. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Well, their length and anticipation reflected in their shot blocking totals, making the extra effort to close things out.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Make some changes. Draymond Green comes in for Looney, and it's Brandon Podziemski in for Hield. Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there's still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, B.A., and with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse, but some rebuilds... longer than others.
James outside. LeBron fires and hits a three.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Lakers trail by 4. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. And the three-pointer goes.
You can tell Doncic trusts his teammates. He'll get them looks and doesn't insist on doing everything himself.
The three from Curry. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 4 rebounds now. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Curry. Deflects the pass. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Hachimura finds James from outside the arc. And Los Angeles, another three.
And it looks like a change in LeBron's demeanor out there. He's going into scoring mode.
Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again. And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And here are the Lakers. They're on a 12-3 run. Shoots. That one's good from James on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 5 assists in the game. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Some changes for Los Angeles. Finney-Smith checked in for Hayes. And Goodwin is subbed in for Reeves. Jimmy Butler's checked in for the Warriors. Moody comes in for Stephen Curry.
3 points.
1:58 left in the second quarter. Oh, got a piece of it. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Green.
Somehow they kept possession of the ball after that poor pass. They should be very thankful that wasn't a turnover.
Pass to Goodwin. And there's James from the arc. Podziemski grabs the board. The Warriors trailing. Moody from outside. And the Warriors with another three. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
And there's James from the arc. And James responds with a triple.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Doncic outside. Pass to Goodwin. Puts up a three. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 6 assists now in the game. And here's Podziemski from deep. Doncic with a block.
Defense at its best from Doncic. I like to see him putting that much effort into his D.
And a miss there on the triple. The Warriors shooting 53% here in the second quarter. Here's Green. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Green's got his second basket of the game.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
And give Luka the ball, and you know what happens next. Instantly, he finds the shot.
Butler can't get it to go. The Lakers in the lead.
Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give them another possession at all.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Jackson Hayes. Austin Reeves.
Now here's Podziemski. Defense right on him. Sinks it from distance. Podziemski's got 9 points in the quarter. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
Second team foul.
7 seconds left to play in the first half. And James gets it to go.
He's having a remarkable first half from three-point land. He's been dialed in since the moment he stepped on the floor. So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a three-point opportunity.
It's his first trip to the line.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
At the line for the Warriors.
Butler hits them both. Payton with a steal. Up in time. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Tie game in Los Angeles. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
56.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Reeves at the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Hayes is out there with Rui Hachimura. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. That's the Laker 5. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. No surprise here. Stephen Curry hopes to be a Warrior for life. He said being a part of a group of legends that have played for one franchise, established a culture, and won at the highest level, and did it with a lot of different roster combinations, I don't ever take that for granted. Brian, what a run.
Yeah, it is a great run, and he's been the foundation, Allie. Thank you. Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
The 3 is up. And the Warriors with another 3.
I mean, he's like a magician how quickly he gets that shot off. Was it ever there?
To the middle. Back to Hachimura. James passes to Hachimura. There's the triple. And there's Doncic. That's good on the assist from James. Doncic has got 11 points. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. The Warriors lead by 3. And here's Curry for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. And there's James from the arc. Outside Reeves. Fires from deep. Knocks down the long J. 11 points in the game.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Puts it up. And the Warriors miss again. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Got a piece of it. It's James on the wing. Off target with the 3. Golden State has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. And here's Curry for 3. Whoa! Stephen Curry! A crazy 3.
And that is automatic from Curry. He doesn't think twice about launching from there.
And the basket by Hachimura.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Oh, with no room to spare. Moody nails the 3.
Even against tight defense, he is so good from out there.
And here's Curry for 3. And the Warriors with another 3.
That's a high percentage shot from Steph Curry. Just put that on repeat.
Hachimura with the ball. Green picks him up. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Warriors lead by 6. And here's Curry for 3. Not going to go that time.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
James can't get it to go. The Warriors have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. What a rookie year for Brandon Podziemski. A seamless transition into the league.
You talk about a guy who could come in and contribute right away. I remember the stretch last year. He had 3 straight games with double-doubles without a turnover. That's some heady play for a rookie. Podziemski, he's got a great calmness and a great demeanor about him, but always willing to make the next play.
And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
Yeah, I know you want to focus on the shooting of Steph, but man, he's going to make plays too.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Finney Smith's checked in. And Golden State also making a switch. Payton's checked in for Moody. Right side Butler. From downtown. Oh, Jimmy buckets from 3.
Well, the defense was there, but Butler capable of connecting on shots like that, even when challenged.
And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
4-3. Rebounded by Green. Now the Warriors with it. They're on a 17-6 run. Curry against Doncic. Curry, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that
Outside Finney-Smith. For three, James. He buries it from three. James has got 33.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Well, he's doing everything he can to make them competitive. And by everything, I mean draining threes.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Jackson Davis is checked in for Green. And Hield is subbed in for Stephen Curry. Butler taking his time here. Oh, Butler with the confidence from the perimeter.
And attacking and playing with intensity, Jimmy Butler, a ferocious competitor.
And there's James from the arc. The Warriors pull it in. Jackson Davis has got 4 rebounds now. Hield on the wing. Launches it. Rebounded by LeBron. James has got 8 rebounds in the game. Robbed. Jackson Davis with it. Guarded now by Finney-Smith. Butler passes to Hield. Podziemski with it. Takes the 3. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
It just